All right, let's go ahead and continue with slide number 12, I do believe. This is California, Great Basin, and Plateau natives. The tribes here in this area as far north as southern Washington and then down into inland California. These include the Nez Perce and the Shoshone. The Nez Perce is French for nose piercing. However, the Nez Perce actually call themselves Nimipu, it looks like a lot more vowels there, but it's pronounced Nimipu. Isn't that fun to say? That's a lot more fun to say than Nez Perce. And anyways, Nez Perce is wrong. It was some French explorers that saw them and saw nose piercings, so they called them the nose piercing tribe. However, that wasn't even them. They mistook them for somebody else. Boy, that seems to be the fate of natives, doesn't it? Somebody mistakes them for something else, like Indians or nose piercers, and then gives them a name, and it sort of sticks. But anyways, for some reason, they're still known as a Nez Perce. I'm surprised they haven't actually gone back officially to Nimipu, but it might happen soon. It's something to know. Anyway, these tribes were nomadic hunters and gatherers, and they ate mostly fish and foraged for berries and nuts. Whoa, okay, that was weird. California Great Basin Plateau culture. Here are some images of it. So you can see that they swaddled up their children and put them on backpacks to walk around, to move around with them. They made grass and weaved bowls. They had dugout canoes. They had headdresses, and they had lots of ceremonial dances. Especially a fire dance, a dance with fire. Sacagawea, she would also belong to the Great Basin or Plateau culture. Southwest tribes. These tribes include the Apache, Navajos, and Pueblos. And Pueblo, that just means people. And Nimipu, that just means people also. All these different names just mean the people of this land. So that's pretty common. Now, the Apache, Navajo, and Pueblo, these tribes often lived in wigwams, which are dome-shaped houses covered with grass and animal skins, as it shows. As it says, these are some of the most well-known tribes of the U.S. People, whenever they hear Apache or Navajo or Pueblo, then they understand they're talking about natives. And that's because of Hollywood. When Hollywood would make cowboy and Indian movies, they often would go here to this area, especially in the late 60s, around then, back when Westerns were really popular. And the type of natives that were there were Navajos, Pueblos, and Apaches. So they often used them, often as sort of the antagonists, as the bad guys in their movies. So that's where we get why we know about the Apaches, Navajo, and Pueblo so well everywhere else. Now, here's something that apparently the kids are really interested in. So let's talk a little bit about this. The Southwest tribes, they used a dried cactus that was mixed with feces, and they would eat that. That was called peyote, which makes you kind of think, who was the first person that decided, you know what? Maybe I should take this dried cactus and mix it with my poo and then eat it. Anyways, this isn't good for you. It's a poison, like alcohol or drugs, and all those poisons mess with your mind. So that's what this did. It would mess with their minds and sort of make them go on some crazy trips, mental trips, where they would actually get high from this and hallucinate. So they'd use this peyote in a lot of their rituals on purpose to help hallucinate and maybe see visions. But still, the strange thing about it is somebody at some time in history decided that they're going to mix dried cactus with poo and eat it. That's called peyote. Huh. Anyway, we're going to stop here, and you guys, of course, will continue today with the last slides next. The last video, remember 3 videos a day. So this is the second video. Be ready for the last one. Oh, the timer says stop.